Alright, so, sorry, I jump in, but jump into the next video. So we're going to go 10 feet, as we said. And let's double check where we come here. So we've come up to this direction, or the total of 24 feet. So straight up 24 feet, enter. And we're going to come across, I believe it's 4 feet, yes. So dragging this direction 4 feet, enter, and back up 6 feet, enter. And I'm just going to come back across and close it. So to finish the polyline command, I have to hit enter. So now I have one polyline, that is this whole object. So what I can do is I can come up here to offset, asking me my distance. We're going to say the wall is 1 foot. So now I'm going to select my polyline. The side I want to offset is the inside. So I now have my entire planter. So what I'm going to do now is start pulling or stretching these lines over to the edge. So highlight this, pull it across. This is a case where I don't want midpoint. I'm going to hold shift and right click and choose perpendicular so that I snap perpendicular to this line. Same on the next. Offset our last line. Notice it goes back to 1 foot, so I need to change it 6 feet. And I'll pull this line down, shift. Control Z will undo. Drag this down, shift, right click, perpendicular. And I'm going to draw a line, L, enter. Shift, right click, perpendicular. Okay, so we have our basic structure of the plaza, the raised planter. Now we're going to do the house. One thing that's very helpful is this O-track settings. What that allows us to do, since we don't have anything to snap to out here, I want to start my house, but I want it to be parallel with this line, or in line with this line. So I'm going to start the polyline command. And if I just bring my cursor and hover it over this point, there's a little cross that's going to show up. And if I bring my cursor out here, you notice the dotted extension line. That is object tracking. So I'm going to click here to start here, come across, and now I know I'm right in line with that object. Come down to this endpoint. So we already have this one line here, which is actually where the building is going to fall. And it's not a good idea to have lines overlap. So instead of drawing another line across here, what I can do is select this, and under this modify expansion there's an option for polyline edit, and with this selected it's going to give me my options for what I can do with a polyline, and I want to join to this next section. So I can either type J here, or if you have DYN selected, you'll actually have join in a drop down. And I'm going to join it to this line segment. So I hit enter, and then, oops, enter again to finish. So now I have this as one segment. And you notice this continues along and down around the corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset this, and then I'm going to have to extend the lower section. So offset command. Distance is going to be 1 foot. Enter. So select side to offset. I'm going to select this and just use my stretch, and if I pull this over and again highlight this point and bring it down, I can get this snapped. Z enter, W enter is going to get me a zoom window. Going to go line from this corner, bring it straight down, enter, use offset, making sure it's still distance of 1 foot, which it is, so enter, select this line, offset it this direction. So the only thing I have to do is chop out this little corner and create my segments. So I'm going to draw in, oops,